Hi, my name's Olive.
Hi, my name's Hannah.
Hi, my name's Joshua.
My name's Amelia.
My name's Aiden.
My name's Marissa. My name's Lois.
My name's Olivia.
I've had lots of great memories here in this school, but I think one of my favourites have been the discos, the first one in year 4 and quite possibly our last one in year 6.
I think I preferred the first one because it was kind of a new experience, you know. But I feel like in the year 4 disco, everyone just like had too many sweets and like everyone just went crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We couldn't like stop ourselves.
Yeah, we couldn't control ourselves back then.
I
we,
still can't control myself.
I liked PGL because it got me to like do a lot of things I never actually thought I'd do.
My favourite was the oil gas leak. And it's not the best thing to say.
Yeah.
But we just got to spend like hours playing. And like,
Yeah.
It was nice to take a break off like lessons and just get a chance to go outside.
But some people were crying.
Yeah. I
One of my friends was crying.
Same.
We're gonna die.
It was like, it made him like a gas leak. I had like, you know, Miss Morton. I had like, she said to Miss Crowley who was on, said that it was like, you know, like the dock. He said that
Oh.
like, you know, the oil from there and like gas.
Yeah, it must probably
It said it
leaked or
like,
something.
it was like, you know, like the thing just came over.
Yeah,
That's what I heard said.
I think most of us just got sick of some people that we always play with, so I found a lot more friends.
Yeah.
And I didn't get sick of anyone. I just
I know what you mean.
sort of
Moved on.
Can I just be honest? In that 2 hours we were on the like two and a half hours we were on the field, I probably had enough dramas to last a lifetime. Just getting sick of like most of my mates and having random like arguments with them like I'm sick of you. Okay, we're not friends anymore, and then we just get friends again.
It was probably like being hungry because everyone was hungry.
everyone was starving.
What was your favourite?
I like the snow day. It was a bit like the gas leak time, but with snow.
And less
So
scary.
It was like funner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Sienna?
My favourite would probably be like when, like in year 5, like where we could like do some hymns, like with like our teacher.
Was that just your class?
When we practiced for the
Yeah, we helped the year 6s like sing basically before us.
I think that was just your class.
Yeah, and then like we just came in before them and helped them.
Oh.
Yeah. What about you, Liv?
My favourite memory is the year 6 disco because it's our last one.
Yeah. I feel like it was
Except for prom and then like other stuff. But
I know, but prom's not really. It's a flip out prom.
What?
Well, it is in our class, anyways.
We don't do prom until like high school.
No, there's year 6 prom.
year
But it's
6
like,
prom.
it's year 6 prom, but it's not like a disco. It's like you go places like you go somewhere like flip out or.
Aiden, what's your favourite memory?
My favourite memory was probably like way back in like year 1 when we went on our like first school trip together.
Yeah.
And we.
I think it was to like a pumpkin patch or something.
Oh, I remember that. We all had the competitions to get like the best pumpkin, like the smallest, the biggest, like the greenest.
I threw one on my head. I thought my dad and they put on my friend. I couldn't get up. I had to
Didn't we have one in reception?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we
I
had.
think it was Imagine That or something like that.
Oh yeah, we went to Imagine That reception. That was amazing. I loved
that so much.
Was that the one that was like you could make bath bombs? And
Yeah.
I was trying to think of the name of that a few days ago and I just couldn't remember.
Oh yeah, I think I used to go like without school and then we went with school, so I can't somehow remember that.
Yeah. I liked the year 4 trip when we went to that like Roman museum.
Oh yeah.
Only because
Remember the
my auntie was like on the trip and she gave me sweets.
I was like the same. You know, when we went to the room, and then there was like this, who dressed up as a Roman, and the big, massive, steep stack of stairs, like the fake.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and
The
the
Roman.
one in the Roman.
That's
And, like
like chest.
you like the fake
chest.
Colosseum, but it was
Yeah.
like tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the roads.
I had to smash against the teachers. Like we had to punch them.
And he fell down the stairs,
Oh my god.
but he like somehow landed it on his feet.
Okay, that's just crazy.
I mean, I loved in year 3, I think it was towards the end of the year, we went to see like the Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, I love that
I
so
still,
much.
and you know, at the end of year 3 when we got the poem about the entire year, I still have that.
Yeah, same.
Oh,
And
same.
I remember
think
That's
so.
so cute.
Sometimes I read it, I don't know why. But I always, whenever I read the bit about the Beauty and the Beast thing, I'm just like, oh, that was so fun.
Playing on the playgrounds have always been fun. Like when we play games.
The extra break we used to have in Key Stage 1, we used to get 3 breaks a day.
I know.
I remember when I got 4 once. Like,
Oh yeah, we used to get 4.
But we do get 4
we got like one at
on a
like
Tuesday.
9:30,
I'm best.
and then we got one at
Normal break.
like normal break, like how we
That's
get
three.
it now, and then
4.
lunch, and then like
Sat.
after,
Yeah.
and then we go home at about 2.
One.
Do you know? Do you know one of my favourite memories of the school will always be the ice lollies.
Oh,
The ice
lollies.
We always get the rockets.
Yeah, exactly.
I
I'll get like something else.
Something like farm,
Why
like like that rocket lollies from like farm foods or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Does anyone remember going to Cathedral?
Oh yeah, the cathedral is so fun actually.
It was.
I sat by my friends, but like the whole entire thing. You know when you had to stand up and like start singing, yeah. I basically just like slept through the whole entire thing.
You just bust
Sorry, Karen.
Yeah.
You know, like the bus, yeah, like a big. I told them to like put the window down, and then I was hanging my arm out.
Oh no.
They lifted it up.
No, I dropped my lunch on the motorway. And I didn't have a lunch.
Did you actually?
Yeah. Got a sandwich, got a Nutella sandwich.
Oh, that's sad that.
Oh.
I remember I had to dress up. So at one point in our first station, I had to dress up as a nurse in like this big in a dress that was for some reason my perfect size. I had to wear the headpiece, and then and Miss Murray was helping me, and I was like, next one. And then someone else in my class, he dressed up as Noel Shavas, and then another person came out, and I had to like we had to just act as what we would do.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for listening. We're Great Crosby. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Can we redo that? One, Mississippi 2, Mississippi 3, Mississippi 4, Mississippi.
Today we are interviewing Miss Morton, Miss Sharrock and Miss Cran.
Miss Murphy, Miss Tyson, and Miss Dalton.
Miss Johnston Swift and Miss Lee.
So what inspired you to be a teacher?
I loved school and I had lots of favourite teachers. I loved all my subjects and I just liked going to school every day, and then I used to play teachers with my younger brother and sister and my cousins.
Do registers.
I did registers and all that sort of thing. And then sometimes in the olden days the teachers used to go on a job and leave me in charge of the class, which you're not allowed to do nowadays, but that used to happen when I was at school. And then I ended up being a guide leader and another leader, and then I ended up working in like PGL in charge of kids, and I just loved always being with kids. And I thought, yeah, I have to be a teacher. So
I come from a family of teachers, so my mum and dad are teachers, my grandparents teachers, my aunties teachers. And yeah, Mum used to bring us the registers home from school, and we'd all sit our teddies round and mark them. I loved it when someone was absent because you got to write an A, and then you got to say, why are you off, to your teddy. That's my favourite bit, so I love doing a register. What about you, Mrs. Fran?
I'm a bit of a mixture. So my dad was a head teacher, and I always wanted to be a teacher. And he never ever wanted me to be a teacher, to be fair. And he always encouraged me not to be a teacher, but I kept fighting. And then I got to be a teacher, and I just loved it. I just always wanted to be a teacher, and just have always loved it. Just loved every minute of it.
I think I was inspired by my primary school teachers. So I had some of the most amazing primary school teachers. I can remember their names to this day, Mrs. Riggs, Mrs. Edge, and they were amazing. And I remember being about this big, looking up at them thinking, I want to do that job one day. So that's what inspired me.
I was lucky enough to go back to do some work experience back to my old primary school as well when I was in secondary school. And I just went, this is something I want to do. And I remembered having such a great time at primary school, loving my teachers as well. And I just thought that's something I would love to do.
Yeah, I wanted to be a teacher from about the age of 14, I think. I had a really wonderful history teacher. But at first, I thought I wanted to be a PE teacher. I might not look it, but at the time I was quite sporty. I thought I wanted to be a PE teacher. But then I went to see this amazing film when I was about 17. It's called Dead Poets Society. And after watching that film, with the teacher in that film, I thought I definitely want to be a teacher. And that was a long, long time ago now.
I got into teaching for a couple of reasons. Firstly, because I wanted to do a job where I was helping other people. And secondly, because I think education's really, really important.
Yeah.
Like, I've had lots of amazing opportunities in my life, and I don't think I would have had those without education. So I wanted to try and bring that to other people.
Yeah. What about you?
My mum and dad were both teachers, so I was inspired by them. Yeah. So I had done a few different things, and then, like you, wanted to get into something where I could help others. And I'd worked in an office before and found it so boring, and I really didn't enjoy it. And the thing I love about teaching is every day is different.
What did you think you were going to be at like a younger age? Did you think you were going to be something else, or like...
I wanted to be a police officer. I had interviews to maybe go work for MI5 down in London as well when I was just at university, and I got shortlisted and then decided not to go down that route and then go into teaching as well. But that was something I wanted to do, become like the next James Bond spy kind of style.
Do you know, I think I always wanted to be a teacher. There might have been a very short period of time where I was going to be a baker and I was going to make cakes for a living. That didn't last long, and then I went back to teaching again.
Yeah, the only other one, because obviously I've just said I wanted to be a teacher since I was 14, but I do remember wanting to be a presenter on Blue Peter.
Yeah. I wanted to be a ballet dancer.
Did you?
So where you say your inspiration, mine was Darcy Bustle, who was a dancer, and she used to be a judge on Strictly. Yeah. So that's what I wanted to be when I grew up, when I was little.
What is your favourite subject to teach?
Maths.
Oops, sorry. Didn't have to think about that, did you, miss?
I love teaching maths.
I like English. Interestingly, I do like teaching spag and grammar. I like the little details of the language and stories, or reading stories.
I like teaching only.
Answer,
Only because it's not just all the holy bits, but it's get the children can talk about the experiences as well. And that's really lovely to hear.
Do you like those because you're just love them, or like you're especially good at them?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I just love it. I just love it. I just like hearing the children's responses. I think that's really important, and going on the journey with the children, understanding the scripture, understanding their role in school as well because of the scripture. I think it's really important.
A bit both for me. I do love maths, but I know how important it is in life, so I like to see it when you get it. And even the people who get maths, I like challenging them and making them think.
Yeah, you're really asking me.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, history, 100% history. And I love English as well, but history is my passion. Yeah. Kenya.
Mine changes from one week to the next. So my degree was in geography, so I love doing geography, but I also like maths. I should be
I'm
pleased.
very
I really
pleased.
like teaching maths as well.
And obviously mine's maths. It'd be wrong to say it's not maths, wouldn't it? Really, if I'm the subject lead. Yeah, maths. I love it. It's great. I like the questions and the routine of it. Yeah, I do enjoy teaching maths.
What's your least favourite like subject to teach?
Art.
DT. Music.
Mine would be music, because I'm afraid I've not been blessed with any musical talent at all, so I find that really quite hard to teach.
Yeah, I've got no artistic bone. I can do music. I can do that. DT, I enjoy the crafting of it, and we made some great sculptures last year, didn't we, as well? And I enjoy doing that. But art, I just struggle. I don't like teaching that.
Mine's English because I love to write.
I like English. What about yours?
We do ours different, so I love being outside.
Yeah, because like in reception you kind of like learn, like play to learn.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
the
exactly. So
practical.
play is the most important thing in reception. So, and I love being outdoors, and we've got that lovely new equipment now.
Oh, I wish we had that equipment.
I
We didn't
know.
have the equipment. We had like nothing.
Well, yeah, it wasn't nothing, but it was
Yeah.
nowhere near.
Yeah,
as
it was
good
nowhere
now.
near as good as it was
Yeah,
now.
It is amazing. So I love going out there, and I did a somersault on one of the bars the other week, and I will never do it again. But yeah, just being outside and having fun and doing a lot of the learning through play.
So what's a funny thing that like a student has ever done or said?
Funny things.
It could be like anything like done or said.
I mean, there's been many that you'll just turn around and sometimes, particularly when I taught down in year 1 for quite a few years, I mean, you'd be in the middle of teaching and then there would be one of the children kind of licking the table and and you're thinking how, why, or even their shoe, the bottom of the shoe. I've had that before now.
I used to find it funny when the children used to call you mum by mistake.
Oh, yeah.
And then what I have noticed quite recently, I shouldn't say this one, is now they'll start saying things like gran. And now I'm feeling really old because I get confused for a grandma sometimes. So is that funny? Yeah, it's a little bit funny. I do laugh.
I'll have to think about that one, Lois.
I can think of one. So when I taught in a different school, I had year 6, and they had mental maths homework. So they had homework and they had to do it in their head. They couldn't do any work and had to write it on a sheet. And Jessica, I won't say her surname, but Jessica at the time, she came in the next day and I was marking the homework. And I said, Jess, where's your homework? She goes, I've done it. And I said, well, where is your homework? She goes, Miss, it's mental maths. I've done it in my head. So she did that. She said, oh, right, okay. Couldn't really argue with her. But yeah, that always stands out to me. Jess.
There's loads, but there's one similar to, we had spelling books in year 3 in my old school, and you'd have it all the way through book A, B, C, D, and you'd find words, and you'd come up, if you didn't know, you'd say, Miss, can you spell avocado? And I would go to the A, and I would write down avocado. And this little boy came up and goes, Miss, can you spell day? And he had it on D. So I said, well, day, we do day. Monday, Tuesday, look all around. Monday, not that day, miss. So I said, well, what day? He goes, day went to the park. Because he talked like that. Day do, days don't, when he talked like that. So he had it on a D, and I was like, they. So I do remember that. It sticks in my head.
I have remembered one. There was a little girl once who, she thought that God's first name was Peter. And when we delved into why, she said, well, we say thanks, Peter God.
Oh, that's actually reminded me of 2 other things.
What was your least favourite part of the job, Miss Johnston Swift?
Oh, my least favourite part of the job.
And you can't say children.
I wouldn't dream of it. Do you know what? I don't know, because as you were saying earlier, no days are the same, are they? So I think it's hard to find something to not like when everything's constantly different.
Mine's all the paperwork that we have to do. There's a lot of paperwork.
There is a lot of paperwork, absolutely.
Yeah. So after school, all the stuff we have to do.
Do teachers have favourites?
Nope.
Really?
Apart from you not in here, but don't tell anyone else.
You're on camera, you know.
What's the best gift you've ever been given by a child in your class? Or not your class, anyone? Like the best gift you've been given?
Some of the best gifts you get given are the ones that the children have made themselves. So I still have a card that every now and then comes out of the cupboard. It is kept in a cupboard now, and it's a little girl, and she sat on top of one of the Iron Men, on top of their shoulders, and it just says, "Thank you for being my teacher. I really enjoyed my time with you." And that little girl now is probably maybe even 30, late 20s, 30, and I still have that card to this day.
Yeah, I think, for me, I have a shoebox, and I keep all my cards and letters from any children or any child that's written to me, and particularly just any cards that have got like a thank you note. Sometimes if it's off the parents, and they mean everything, they really do, or just like a piece of scrap paper that just says thank you so much for teaching me this year. It means the world. I think just little things like that, it makes you know.
Can I tell you the funniest gift I ever got?
Yeah.
Sorry,
No.
Somebody bought me a Venus flytrap with dead flies to put in it. So they collected lots of dead flies. So I got the Venus flytrap in a little box, and then I had this little package envelope, and I opened it, and it was loads of dead flies to give to the Venus flytrap. I didn't know what to say to that one. I was a bit, that's an interesting one. Thank you. Nice.
I knew this year at Christmas actually, when I'd seen my class out at the end of the day and said Happy Christmas and all that, I went back to my desk, and on it was a hastily made card, paper folded over, picture, and in it was a really lovely message. I won't tell you who wrote it, but it was a child who I wouldn't have expected to have done it, who just told me that they'd had a really, really good term and that they hoped I had a good holiday. And I was like, and when I went back to sit, and it was too late, they'd gone, and they made sure I said thank you after the holiday. But it was lovely though. And as I say, just a piece of paper with a little message on.
Do you prefer school uniform to own clothes?
Oh, loaded questions. This is going on the website. I think the reason why school uniform works is because you have lots of children from lots of different families, and you have some people who've got a lot of money and some people who don't. And the reason for school uniform is that you've got a level playing field, so everyone can feel included and feel the same. And you've not got that pressure in the morning to go, oh, should have put my on clouds on, and should have put my white fox hoodie on, should have put my... And it's just, don't worry, just put this on.
Yeah, and it gives you a sense of belonging, doesn't it? And then you feel proud when you've got a uniform on. You think people know that I belong to Great Crosby, and that I think you should be proud of that.
Yeah. Oh, we couldn't say tuck your shirt all day.
No,
Because we didn't have that.
What else would we do?
What else could you say?
This is like a funny one. What is your take on everything?
Everyone fancy Mr. Scott and Mr. Crinkle.
Can you say that without laughing at it?
Why not?
Do they? I wasn't aware.
We do hear lots of screaming in the staff room when they walk past. I was going to ask who here likes him. Or them. Oh, no hands. Sorry, go on.
Was this a dare to ask that question? What's our take? Well, that's the first I've heard.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now I'm going to have to go away and have a little think about
So
that
is
one.
that 6 girls then, or
Is this everyone?
Probably everyone.
It's like often when you get a young male teacher in a primary school, that's very common. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. If you met a genie, what would your 3 wishes be and why?
Oh, good question.
Oh my word.
That's a brilliant question, isn't it?
Yeah. 3 wishes.
Can we have one each?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd like a gardener. Can I have that as one of my wishes? I really want somebody to come in.
Okay, you have the gardener, I'll have the cleaner.
I want a gardener to do my garden for me.
There we go.
I'm looking for a new home at the moment. So I think I would like my dream home. So, a good 10-bedroom, just because I'll turn one of them into a dressing room, like an ensuite, big kitchen, open plan, just a very extravagant house on, is it Dow Hills Road where all the lovely football? Yeah, there you go. That'll be. I'm very selfish. I'll take I'll take a nice house.
I'll just take a clean.
I just want a garden.
Miss Johnston Swift, do you have any beef on any other teachers?
Yeah, but we're sworn to secrecy.
Yeah, what
Don't
happens
worry.
in the staff room stays in the staff room.
It's a free space except for all the cameras. Yeah, except for all the cameras. So, yeah.
Miss Lee, what's your opinion on pineapple on pizza?
Ooh, I used to like it, but not that I don't like it anymore. I just don't have it anymore. But yes, I'm probably one of the few that does like it.
Ooh, yeah, love it.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
I
a no.
like it.
I like it. I like
Yeah.
it.
I've
Bit of
never
a zing
tried
every
it.
now and then when you bite into it.
No. All about the ham, not the pineapple.
What about you?
I've not really tried it.
And what about you?
Ham and pineapple,
Yeah.
I think tastes nice.
I think that's the end of our interview.
Thank you. And thank you for listening.
Oh, thank you very
Thank
much.
you,
It's been a
thank you,
pleasure.
thank
Thank you to all you.
It's been lovely, enjoyable, thank you.
I think you deserve a clap for that. Well done, class. Yes, thank you.
I've only got 2 laps.
And then you should be able to find World War II, and if you should be able to find the fallen of World War II.
Oh, hi!
No, I read that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right, Ella Grace.
So you found the war memorials?
What I'd like you to do is very quickly, in moments,
Do you remember one famous story from World War One though, about where one of the youngest people
We had any relatives who went to World War II, and
being on the ships would have had food and supplies, so they were real.
once we're gonna, always we're gonna.
One.
Bits that you saw out of the box, and then
It's a video.
the box back this afternoon.
Thank you.